Imagine waking up to find your street turned into a river. Bridges vanish under muddy waves. Entire neighborhoods float away. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality of urban flooding. In recent years, rivers have reclaimed cities worldwide. From Europe to Asia, these events disrupt millions of lives. Today, we explore how it happens using real examples like the 2021 Western Europe floods and the 2022 Pakistan deluge. Stick around to understand the forces at play. Rivers have shaped human civilization for thousands of years. Cities like London, New York, and Bangkok grew along waterways for trade and transport. But today, these same rivers pose growing risks. Start with the basics. Flooding occurs when water exceeds a river's capacity. Normally, rivers carry runoff from rain or snowmelt. Banks and floodplains absorb excess. Urban areas change this equation. Population growth drives it. The United Nations, UN, reports over 55% of people live in cities now, up from 30% in 1950. More buildings mean more concrete. This seals soil, preventing water absorption. Rain runs off pavement straight into drains and rivers. Climate change amplifies the issue. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, notes warmer air holds more moisture. This leads to intense storms. Sea levels rise too, pushing saltwater into coastal rivers. Add poor planning. Many floodplain developments ignore risks. Dams and levees help control flow, but can fail. Deforestation upstream reduces natural barriers. Trees and soil act like sponges. Without them, water rushes faster. Take statistics. The World Bank estimates floods cost $40 billion yearly in damages. In low-income areas, informal settlements near rivers suffer most. Wealthier cities invest in defenses, but no system is foolproof. These factors set the stage. When conditions align, rivers overflow. Cities built on floodplains become vulnerable zones. Let's examine key events. Focus on two: the 2021 floods in Western Europe and the 2022 Pakistan monsoon. July 2021, Western Europe. Heavy rain hit Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands. The Aar River in Germany swelled rapidly. Normally, it flows at 100 cubic meters per second. During the flood, it hit 1,800. What triggered it? A stalled weather system dumped 100 to 150 millimeters of rain in 24 hours. That's a month's worth. Saturated soil couldn't hold more. Rivers burst levees. In Germany's Ahr Valley, towns like Schuld saw water rise 7 meters in hours. Over 180 died. Damages reached 30 billion euros. Bridges collapsed. Homes swept away. Rescue teams used boats in streets. Why so deadly? Urban density. Roads became traps. Early warnings existed, but many ignored them. Cell networks failed. Shift to Pakistan 2022. Monsoon rains, supercharged by climate patterns, brought disaster. The Indus River Basin received 500 to 700% above average rain. From June to August, floods covered 1/3 of the country. Water levels in the Indus hit records, 800,000 cusecs at some points. A cusec is 1 cubic foot per second. Normal is far lower. Villages and cities like Karachi submerged. Over 1,700 died. 33 million affected. Crops drowned, leading to food shortages. Satellite images show the change. Pre-flood, green fields. Post-flood, vast lakes where land was. In both cases, response involved armies and aid. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, tracked via satellites. But recovery took months. Roads rebuilt, people relocated. Similar stories elsewhere. China's Yangtze River floods in 2020 and Australia's 2022 East Coast events follow patterns. Extreme weather meets human encroachment. These aren't isolated. Data from the European Environment Agency shows flood frequency up 50% since 1980. Why care? Impacts ripple far. Human cost first. Floods kill thousands yearly. The UN says 2.3 billion face flood risk by 2050. Displaced families lose everything. Health issues follow. Waterborne diseases like cholera spike. Economy suffers. Rebuilding drains budgets. Insurance rates rise. Global supply chains disrupt. Think flooded factories halting production. Environmentally, rivers reclaim but pollute. Chemicals from cities mix in water, harming ecosystems. Wildlife drowns or migrates. Broader view, inequality. Poor nations bear 70% of losses per World Bank data, despite low emissions. Rich cities adapt with tech. Others can't. It signals urgency. Ignoring rivers invites repeats. Matters because prevention saves lives and money. Rivers reclaiming cities show nature's power meets our choices. From Europe's rains to Pakistan's monsoons, patterns emerge. More storms, more risks. We can act. Better planning, green spaces, and early warnings help. Understand these events. Prepare accordingly. Thanks for watching. Like if this informed you. Subscribe for more on natural forces. Comment your flood stories below. Next, Hurricane's Eye. Stay safe.